stick, you know, start out a nice dowel rod that fits the bill fine to practice. Plus, the dowel rods are usually pretty light, and so later on you might want to get a waxwood stick. So people have been asking me about that. The waxwood is a nice wood because it's flexible. It takes a nice little polish to it, smooth, and it's very sturdy. So if you actually hit something with it, it could hurt something. But waxwood, I found at one of the Kung Fu sites online. I can't remember which one now, but I ordered a bundle of them at the time, and then people each got one, and then they chopped them down. And I had one, I chopped it down, and I also ended up with a nice billy club out of the darn thing. But you can chop them down, and you don't want them that thick. You want them about this thickness, nice and easy to work with. I've also, once in a while, I ran like a walking stick that I got for fishing, you know, keep my balance in the river, which worked really nice too. So a stick can be a stick of almost anything, something you like. But don't get heavy oak type sticks or anything like that, because if you're really practicing with it, it's just too hard on you. So everybody apparently got the message that one way to measure the stick is to hold it in the crook of the arm, and it shouldn't extend past the fingertips. Mine comes to about my first joint on my fingertips. Anywhere in there is pretty good. A little shorter is better than a little longer. Or you can measure it, you know, 1, 2, like a baseball bat. Go up 13 hands, your 13 hands should be at the top. So there's your stick measurement. So we're using the stick. We don't twirl the stick. This isn't a Japanese thing. Chinese, Taichi. So, but the hands have to be fluid on the stick. Okay. So you're going to have a lot of times where you're moving hands around on the. So you don't swing like this. You have to allow the hand movement on it. So your hands are going to be sliding. Usually one will be stable, one will be sliding. We also do a lot of sliding with one hand, kind of balance it on the hip, keep this loose, and out. We do a lot of hitting this way with the stick. Okay. Let's just kind of start with the basic thing. With the stick, you got 3 areas to work with. You have middle and end. A lot of time, if you hit with this end, it gets blocked, so you hit with that end. Or you block here, or even hit there. But for now, let's just kind of, let's do a couple of these where we're just moving the stick. So you're holding it, both palms down, hit, hit, hit. And then you go up. Okay? So start from here, right hand on the bottom, left hand drops, right hand comes up. Okay. Right hand drops, left hand comes up. So if you're moving, if you're going to stand like this, you can hit, 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 hit. Okay. Okay. Sometimes when I slow it down, when we open, we will have heels together, staff left side dangling at about a 45-degree angle. Okay. And we're going to assume I'm going this direction. My audience is over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to step out, so watch closely. We're going to step, we're going to turn, step, bring the feet together. And we're going to step back and bring it to the side. Now, we don't just step and do this. The hands are following an arc into here and an arc back. So the hands are on this arc. So let's try it. Follow Nate. So now we're going to step to the right, bring the feet together, step back left, bring the feet together, staff returns to this angle. Let's do that a few times. So, like me. Heels together, Jesse. Jim. When you step over to that side, make sure you. After we step back, so here and back. The right hand comes up, and this is kind of important. It's a little boxy, but the right hand just comes straight up from the side. Palm turns down, then it moves over, and then it drops to the stick. So after you've done your opening, up, over, drop. Okay, follow me.
Up, over.
Begin.
Back.
Now you're going to hit. So your right hand's going to stay on the hip. You're going to hit him in the sternum with the butt of your staff. Or you can think about hitting him in the throat. Actually, that's where Sam usually puts it. So hit the throat. Okay. But I like sternum's easy. Doesn't matter. Just hit like that. Then you're going to let this go. Boom. This hand remains here like this. Okay, so I'll do it one more time. So we open and we're back. Up, over, pick up, hit. Boom. Strike. Do that.
Again.